Now, our next story is a must-see. So stop what you're doing, get your family gathered around together and take a seat. We've got some info that could save your life or that of a loved one.
According to the Heart Foundation, cardiovascular disease affects 1 in 6 Australians, or about 4.2 million. That is a huge number. And it kills 1 Australian every 12 minutes.
So knowing the warning signs of a cardiac problem and what you should do next could be the key to keeping you or someone you love alive. Here to explain is GP Dr Elana Gance. Nice to have you back, Doc.
Hi, how you going?
These numbers are frightening. Are we just not getting the message through in the ad campaigns and things we see?
Well, let's take a step back. So cardiovascular disease, heart attacks and strokes, very, very common. The most common killer in Australia. The thing is with heart attacks and strokes, they're caused by the same thing. So there's a blockage in the blood vessel. The longer the blockage is there for, the worse the damage and the more likely of permanent disability or death. So you need to act quickly, be suspicious, know the warning signs and save a life.
So we've heard of people dying while, from heart issues while clutching an indigestion bottle. Now, this is really scary. How do we know the difference? Like, what are the warning signs?
So you don't always know the difference, and the key is to just be suspicious. So it's quite common for a heart attack to feel like really bad indigestion. So hence that. So basically, the typical thing is like an elephant sitting on your chest or a tight band, really bad indigestion, but it can really be varied. Sometimes it's not severe, sometimes there's not even chest pain. So really, in medical school, we get taught that anything coming from the chest is a heart attack until proven otherwise.
Wow.
And that's a fantastic lesson. So if you or your loved one has chest pain, not getting better, you need to really go to the hospital, get it checked out. The best thing that can happen is it's a false alarm.
Yes.
You get sent home, everyone's
It is
okay.
indigestion. That
Yeah,
could be the best.
fantastic.
Yes.
Best news ever,
Okay, so that's heart attack. What about the differences with a stroke?
So stroke's a bit more different. So heart attack, not enough blood supply to the heart muscle. Stroke is different areas of the brain. So depending on where in the brain there's not enough blood supply, you'll have different symptoms. So the Stroke Foundation has a great acronym, FAST, okay? We love an acronym. So
We do.
F, face. So that's the most common symptom of a stroke is facial asymmetry. Get them to smile. Their face isn't moving the same on both sides.
Yep.
A, arms, so get them to lift their arms, and S is speech. So slurred speech, they can't understand you. And T is, again, that rule, time is critical. Call 000. So if they have any sort of funny thing going on, be suspicious, be extra cautious, have a false alarm, go to hospital.
So what are these things that we can look out for, say, both that may be suffering one of these?
Okay, so the key is to act quickly.
Okay.
Never think it's not going to happen to me. The stats, as you said, prove otherwise. It happens all the time. So any chest pain, especially more than 10 minutes, not getting better, get it checked out. And any unusual signs, so the commonest is face, arm, speech. So but any unusual signs, always get it checked out.
Okay, Doc, so your tips on lowering our risks from any of these heart problems and lifestyle choices?
It's what this show's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, getting moving out there, half an hour walking 5 days a week is fantastic. And about 5 to 10% body weight loss if you're overweight will help with those risk factors. So decreased risk of diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, all that's related to all the messages that we have on the show today.
Great points indeed.
So important.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.